Hey guys, Millennial Dad here. In today's video, we're gonna do a tech product review, but again, with that Millennial Dad twist. So we're gonna look at the Tile Mate. Now you've probably seen these advertised on Amazon or Instagram or maybe even on TV, but today I'm gonna talk to you about a different use and how we use them in our household, especially when it comes to finding our kids' toys. Let's take a look. Okay, to start this video, I'm gonna do a little bit something different. So I'm gonna share a story of why we kind of started using these tiles in our household. So we were at a store a number of months ago, and my son decided to take down his beloved stuffed animal. He calls him his lamb, or his Embelen is what he calls him. And so his lamb, he took it down to the store. We went to a toy store, which no longer exists, and he had him with him. We were at the store, we were walking around, and it wasn't until later that we realized he left his stuffed animal behind. And for parents, you know that that's kind of like nightmare scenario, doomsday scenario, especially because, you know, when they, in order for your child to go to sleep, a lot of times they need that special blanket, right? They need that special stuffed animal or the little toy or whatever it is, right? In order to keep them comforted when they sleep. It's something that they've been sleeping with for a long time, maybe. So this is one of those kind of animals for my son, and we were so grateful because just by pure coincidence, our sister-in-law was at that same store just the next day, and almost in the exact same place that my son left him. And we hadn't even told her. She just recognized this stuffed animal because that was his little guy. That's what he slept with all the time. So she took a picture, showed us that she found it, and she was able to, of course, to bring it back. And we were so grateful and thankful to find it. Of course, my son was heartbroken over it, and of course, then relieved. He went through this whole, thing of emotions once he got his animal back. We said, we're not going to mess with that anymore. We're not going to lose him anymore, and especially because this guy, check him out. So this guy, he's really hard to find. And so you can't find him like anywhere anymore. He was purchased maybe like 5 or 6 years ago from my son, from a family member, and he's almost impossible. The only place that I've found him so far has been on eBay, and for like $60 or $75 or more. So he's pretty rare to find. We decided we're not going to lose him, losing him at a store or losing him around the house or in a car or something. So this is where the tiles come in. And this is why these are so important. They've been lifesavers in our household, and maybe they'll be lifesavers in your home too. Okay, so the Tile Mate. So for those who don't know what the device is, these are these little squares. And again, they're meant to be attached to maybe like a key ring or stuffed in a wallet, put in a backpack, laptop sleeve, those types of things. And then you can buzz them. So you sync them with an app on your phone, and they connect and are found via Bluetooth. So you're going to have your Bluetooth on, and these little squares actually emit a little sound when you're looking for them, and that's how you can find them. We took this piece of technology, and they're really affordable. I bought a pack of 4 through Amazon for like $35 or something like that. You can find them on some pretty good sales if you kind of keep your eye out, and I'll put some links below in the description. But these little tiles are super easy to use. They take just seconds to set up and are a great way to find your child's stuffed animals. And I'll show you what we did in our home. Okay, so for my son's little guy here, his lamb, so what I did is I got your stuffed animal. I went ahead and cut him open. I did some basic sewing afterwards, of course, and you can't even honestly tell the stitching. I believe I opened him up here kind of in between his legs. And so what it is now, so the little tile device sits right here on his leg, but the tile device sits right here in the leg, but you can of course put it anywhere in the stuffed animal. Okay, and so what you do is you get your app on your phone, open it up, and of course you have already paired the devices, and when you're ready to find him, let me use my daughter's as an example. Hers is a monkey. We've lost her once or twice already. If you can see that there, I've actually had to open them up and stitch it back up in order to put the tile in there. This one was a little bit more difficult because it was small, but I was able to fit it in there. So the rattle still keeps, but then also the tile device is in there now. So now I just go to my app, and when I want to find him, I click find, and it emits a little noise. And when you find them, you hit done on your app, and you're good to go. And so now you can find them. It ends up being kind of a lot of fun because, you know, the kids get a kick out of the little noise, and they really want to search for it. And the worst part, you know, when trying to put kids to bed at night and maybe it's already past bedtime, is where's my monkey? Where's my lamb? Where's my umbrella? So where's my stuffed animal? So using this tile devices, we're able to quickly page them, and you can actually share it with multiple devices. So both my wife and I have the tile app. So regardless of where either of us are, we can page these, and again, using the Bluetooth connectivity, it'll ping it and emit the noise. Okay, so thankfully we haven't had to use the full feature of trying to find and use the Bluetooth, but the tiles, the tile mates, well, all the tiles actually, so they have this whole kind of network of people who have these apps. So let's say we lose him at a movie theater, for example. All we have to do, and let's say our Bluetooth, what it goes by is like the last known place that your Bluetooth was connected and found. So if you have your Bluetooth on all the time, and let's say you left it in the car, the last known place it'll pop up on your phone when you pull up the tile app is wherever the location of your car. So let's say you lose it in a movie theater and you didn't have your Bluetooth on. What you can do is on your app, you go ahead and notify the entire tile community that you're looking for this item. And so what it does is if someone else who has the tile app running in the background and the Bluetooth on, and they happen to be in that same area where the item was, where the item might be, what the app will do is it'll send you a notification to let you know that the item has been found, but it won't let the person who was nearby, who actually found it, it won't let them know that there's an item nearby, right? Because we're trying to, it's for privacy protection, right? Whatever the item is, you don't want that person to go and take it. So what it does is it just sends you an email, and it notifies you through in-app, through the app itself, and it lets you know, hey, this item's been found, here's where it is, and then you can go and find it. Thankfully, we haven't had to use that feature just yet. We've just been using the page feature where, in case we leave it in the car, maybe it's in another one of the bedrooms and they're sleeping in another room, or they're at grandma's house and it's somewhere else in another room. So it's that audible tone that it emits, and you can set, there's I think maybe like a dozen different tones that you can set, so you can get a couple of them. So we have a tile in my son's animal, we have one in my daughter's, I've got one on my key ring. We just got my son a little play wallet for like $1 or $2 for school, and so I put a tile in there so we can keep track of his wallet just in case. So these are all great ways and different ways that we use tiles in our household, and I think they can benefit your family as well, and they're relatively inexpensive. I mean, again, I got a 4-pack for about $35. So they're really affordable. They're super easy to use, and just take minutes to pair. So anyway, I just want to do this quick video and kind of share a little twist of how we use the tile, specifically the tile mates in our household. They probably could be beneficial to your home, especially if you have little kids, little ones with stuffed animals and blankets and things like that. And all you need to do is have a little sewing know-how, right? Some scissors, be delicate, right? And then be able to sew that back up as best you can. Keep the tile in there and save. So we've had really great success with it, and we're kind of protecting ourselves and these little guys in case these little animals get lost. And we know how precious these little animals are to our children. So anyway, just wanted to share this idea with you and how we use this kind of common piece of tech in our household. Maybe it'll be useful for you. I look forward to hearing from you. Please leave any comments or suggestions below. Or maybe you use the tiles in your home already for other things. Let me know in the comments below. Share it, right? We want to grow this community and share and help each other out. So I hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking out my video. And this Millennial Dad, take care.
Awesome.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
It was the best video that I ever seen in my whole time.
Oh, thanks, pal.
And a lot.
You like it?
Yeah, best dad ever. You made
Thank
the
you.
best video ever.
Oh, thanks, pal.
You're done.